Alright. Let's get going. Right. I had just put the fuse in.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Well then. Think I need to go in there?
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Yeesh. Can we stop with the jump scares? I'm sick and tired of the jump scares at this point. Oh. Hell, I can sum up my reason for hating the jump scares. Here's specifically in this one. Jump scares are a tool, right? They can be used to good effect. They can be used to bad effect. My problem with the jump scares in this game is that they are not scary. They are boring. I'm not frightened. I'm irritated because of the screen. Because the screen is being blocked off briefly. And it's not used to good effect. I've seen jump scares be used effectively, right? One of my favorite examples, Pimples. The obvious one that I know is so obvious it's like I shouldn't even mention it, but the chest burster in Alien, for example, in the first Alien movie, that's a jump scare that works because that it had sufficient build up and was scary. Because it was like, everything's normal, everything's cool, everything's awesome. And then all of a sudden, the dude starts having what looks like a heart attack, and then a freaking alien pops out of his chest. That's terrifying. By contrast, the jump scares in this fucking thing are just like, nope, we're just gonna sit here and fucking jump scare you because we don't know how to be actually scary. Because we apparently forgot since Alan Wake 1. That may sound mean, but I'm sticking to it.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
In fact, I'm probably going to be giving... I might be giving multiple jump scares. Multiple jump scare negatives at this rate. Oops. You can shut up at any time, Cynthia.
The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them. Tor's a romantic, huh? I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. I feel like I'm missing some context here. A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the Dark Presence? A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies, plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
I get the feeling that's not what Tom wanted. Oh, it was the second floor. I was on the right floor. I just went the wrong way.
Angus Remorse.
Fuck.
This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Okay.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken. Where is Angus Remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Angus Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Angus Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
Okay. Sure.
Cynthia took the record and I brought it back. Angus Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Angus Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location.
Which we already did. Because I did that out of order. Whatever.
Angus Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Use the record in the jukebox.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole. Driven by passion,
The overlap is up again.
This isn't real!
Fuck this place. Am I going in circles?
Yeah. Okay. Ugh. There we go.
No power. Can't use the switch. I need to get the power on to use the switch. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Yep.
Closer. This is truly the only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center. Cynthia. She's here. A dead end. key has to be nearby.
Fucking piece of shit.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
It was fun for a while, but should we stop now?
Tor!
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
Okay.
I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Oh.
Tor. I'm here to take him back. I can't stay in
So damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Shit. Where'd she go? I gotta get out of the water. Shit! She's coming. I can't stay in the water.
Fuck off! So what the fuck do you want me to do, game?
There must be a way to get the power back on.
Ah, shit. Fuck off. I've got the immortality on. I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck off! That's cheap! Fuck off! This confrontation is getting a negative. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Like, fucking seriously. How the hell are you supposed to avoid her in some of these instances?
shadows to come alive.
Oh, what the hell?
Look too old to stop it.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I was on there! I was literally on it! I was literally on the fucking thing! Unbelievable. Bot spam? Haven't really seen many bots lately. Although, this bitch has certainly been fucking pissing me off. What the hell do you want me to do here, game? Oh, yeah. No, I've had that set for a while, Beach, because yeah, bots. I tried it just being follower only, like without a time frame, but that ended up not being enough. So I just was like, yep, nope, 10 minutes now. Because that's the lowest I can set it to. If I could set it to, you know, a minute or even 5 minutes, I would. But yeah, no, 10 minutes is the minimum I can set it for. Because I was just getting so sick of dealing with bots. Come on. You're at a double right now, you old hag. I just want you to know that. Would you like to go for a triple? Or even 6? Because your fucking audio spam is certainly fucking leaning in that direction. I'm looking it up. This is fucking stupid. Stop that. Apparently, I just missed the opening where the generator is. So. Okay, there's a fence there. Fuck off. By the way, if I didn't have the cheats on, I'm pretty sure every time she catches you, that's death. I'm almost tempted to test it, just to be sure. But no. I'm not wasting my fucking time with this garbage. Actually, the guide might tell me something about that.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Did you, or is she just taking it to a stupid extreme? Because the stupid extreme seems a little more likely. Like, I'm sorry, but whatever the fuck you did toward it does not deserve a fucking hell dimension. I don't want to send you to the fucking Shadow Realm just because you were pursuing some old crone.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Okay then. Fucking die already, bitch. I don't care.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help.
Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family.
One of them is Scratch, and I'm pretty sure it's the one that's in reality.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole, driven by
So I'm gonna be an ass.
with thunder and lightning.
I hate to say that so just casually, but the story has been kind of just there so far. There. Ah, whoops. I put it in the wrong spot. Whoops. Oh no, that's gameplay. Ah! Still wrong one. So, negative to story for the entire for the entire overlap. Not so much the Valhalla home itself. That was fine. All of that stuff was actually fine, even interesting. Bolstered by Ahti, I would even argue. No. What I take umbrage with, what I take major umbrage with is just the overlap in general. It felt like we didn't need Tor to be pulled into an overlap. Like, the only thing that I think would make sense, that for me would make sense, if a bit cliched, is each overlap we overcome diminishes Scratch's power. If that was the case, I would have been like, fuck yeah. Or hell, even if the other one is there. But I still don't, there's not even really a hint of that, other than whichever version of Alan is talking to her in the dark place in the overlaps. Which, let's face it, that is it's either Scratch is in the real world and the one the FBC picked up is Scratch, or that's the real one and the one that's talking to Saga in the dark place is Scratch trying to get out. It's one or the other. And considering they're going more horror route with this, yeah, it's more than likely going to be that first option. Scratch is the one the FBC picked up. Now let's talk about gameplay, because that entire fight with Cynthia can honestly kiss my fucking ass.
Dive through the dark to find a light on the other side. You will find in there the peace you're missing. The man I drove. You can relight the fire. When our shame becomes a pale horse, the stories harbor and liar. But you're the seer can break the curse. For in the twilight of my years, I'm nothing but anger's remorse. Nothing but anger's remorse.
So yeah, first and foremost, the fight itself. The fight itself is a double. You know what? I'm gonna say wash to that. We're just gonna say wash to that. And then so the fight itself is a double is a double, and And the audio spam from Cynthia is a double as well. That just pissed me off. I hated it. Ugh. I hated the fight, and I hated the audio spam with it. Which is funny because, yeah, the story is still carrying the game, but it's not doing as well as it was before. So supposedly there is one more chapter before essentially we will really need to go and play as Alan for a while. And I have a funny feeling that once I start playing as Alan, the whole thing is going to be given away. So, let's complete return whatever we're up to, and then get on with it.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Yup. Already got the answers to these. Tor's here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
We already did that!
Yeah. Overlaps require pieces of art to enter. Is that because of the Dark Place's focus on art?
There. Alright.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
Honestly, probably. And actually, that would be a good explanation. Sorry, I was trying to clean up my nose. That's why I was silent there for a while. But yeah, no, the thing about the thing that I kind of find interesting about this is
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
I actually kind of appreciate that. Because what's funny is that it actually removes Alan from being, from being super special awesome. He's more of a victim in all of this, rather than like the central character that this whole thing, that is required to win, for everything to proceed, that kind of thing. And I kind of appreciate that.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family, way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
That would have been, I would say that would be a good idea. I am genuinely liking this so far. I love how honest he's being.
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past.
Yeah.
I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David.
Well,
I won't stop until they're safe.
well, on the plus side, Saga, you definitely seem like a good mom. I have literally seen zero contradictions to that, and I mean that sincerely, by the way. Like literally zero contradictions to Saga being a bad mom, to Saga being a good mom. I mean, Saga being a good mom is not contradicted. There's nothing to indicate that Saga is a bad mom, is what I mean. And I actually do kind of like that Tor just point blank is like, yeah, no, I fucked up. I screwed everything up. I was a shit dad. He says it himself. I was a shit dad. Hey, dear mother. She didn't deserve that. I like that. I really like that. So, hey, we've got some positives to put on the board. Hear it again. Hell yeah. Wait, did I? Now I'm second guessing myself. Because I was about to mention on the document that I doubled up the positives for Odin Tor. Is that true? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gave them a positive together. This might seem a little overblown, and I could see an argument of somebody saying that I'm overblowing blowing it. But no, I like how honest Tor is. Is how he's just like, God, he even says, no, I have to give their conversation a positive. the more I think about that whole bit with oops, there we go. The whole thing with Tor just being like, you were raised right? I was a piece of crap happened to your mother. Other, she didn't deserve it. God, yeah, no. Nail. That's just the game nailing it at that point. Absolutely nailing it. Holy shit. Plus 18 to gameplay so far. Good. Or, sorry, not to gameplay, to story so far. That's good. I like that. Let's keep going. Because now we gotta get to the important thing.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Yep.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station, to Wake. Okay, here we go. I was like, where the hell's my car? Get the clicker to Wake, and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him. Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice. The way Tor behaved, I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process. Okay. Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers.
Kind of wild, when you think about it. Oh, there's more investigating I gotta do over there? Oh my god, really? Ugh. Alright. Oh. wasn't over here. This is why I say the map sucks, by the way.
Norman, put some clothes on. What if that towel slipped? No one wants to see your meat basket.
Not until I've gotten more sauna.
Good to know you're in high spirits, Norman. Good to know. Ugh. Oh, I meant this.
Vote Mayor Setter to sit in office.
Where the fuck? Damn it, game. Southwestern exit. Okay. Oh.
FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk and bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
Oh gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again.
Quail? You're not listening. They shot up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened.
Alan Wake. Now, is that one of Mandy May's kids?
Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago.
Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. People calling in about Winnie Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her.
Yeah. Now we know why he's in the nursing home. Oh. There we go. What? How did you not die? I have one shot kill on, asshole. Of course, they make me trek the long way back. Why can't I have a mini-map game?
nuts should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question.
Another rhyme.
Ugh. I'm not bothering with the rhymes. Names. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest about that. I've had enough of them.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
I need to find my way back.
Oh, there we go. I was going the right way. I just forgot to take a turn.
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Great.
There's Taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though. Anyone?
Yo, man!
All clear, Estevez. Agent Estevez? Is that you? That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Yeah. He is, and I'm trying to get it so that he can fix it.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring Altered World event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Yeah, because that went so well last time.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it. There's another cult stash.
And if I wasn't using the cheats, that would mean something to me. Okay. Shit.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more glide.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too.
Yep.
I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real, too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it. Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to hear, but it's not surprising. I would actually be questioning how the hell he wasn't affected, actually. If he was, like, if he wasn't, I'd be sitting here like, why isn't he affected?
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up. Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy. Anderson, over here. Behind the counter. Got a little cramped in that closet.
Fair enough.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
This.
fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga. You fucking shot me. Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Uh-huh.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Need the key.
I don't have any of them. Any of the keys. Ugh. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to grab a key.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart. I don't have the key.
Where the fuck is the key then?
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from.
This is not the way.
Ugh. Hi again, Ribery. This area. Inventory full. Oh. No. Whoops.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Find the pump-action shotgun. Hell yeah. Oh. Pfft. Well, whatever.
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Let him get it! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
stop her.
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect them.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
Oh, god damn it.
That's too fast.
Okay, then what the fuck am I supposed to do? A question I've been asking of this game too fucking much. Flash grenades.
Estimates set to prime the power cores.
I don't have any flashbangs. Unless this is it. This is propane tank, not a flashlight.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Come on. God damn it.
There must be a way to slow him down.
Fuck. This fight's badly designed.
Those cubes will power the lights. Estevez sector the power cores.
How the hell do I get him to not attack me? This was badly thought out. Like, this is straight up just bad game design. Like to a T. Fuck!
He's too fast.
How the hell are you supposed to do this? That means I gotta reload. Fuck. Good thing there's autosaves. Because if there wasn't, this game would be fucking nigh impossible. Without the cheats and the fucking autosaves, this game would be literally impossible. Like, physically impossible.
Don't fucking give it to him. He's a fucking monster, Saga.
Shut up.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SVC generator cubes.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Bullshit!
I need more time. Another core activated.
Only one left. Oh, great.
Oh. Damn it, that was one of the ones I already activated. The hell? Fuck. Because he was too close. Asshole. That fight was that fight is garbage.
Scratcher's here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
So, I'm gonna be kind of unkind to that. And by kind of, I mean completely unkind. So, I know that this is going to come across as harsh. Yeah, because we got the first hint. We actually got the first hint when we were in the in the second overlap. Cynthia was the third overlap. I'm not going to remove the positive for Alan's, the entire positive for Alan's return, but I am reducing Alan's return to a single from all the way back. Because there's one of two possibilities with this. Either the Alan that we met all the way at the beginning of the game was always Scratch, which is a possibility, or he was replaced at some point later. The problem is that the only point where that would make sense, it literally would still have to be Scratch, because the only point that it would make sense is somewhere in between, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of that twist. Which leads us to the fact that I am also giving a negative to the twist. They played their hand way too much. Here's the thing. I know I keep going back to this well, but the Weissman twist over in the Sky Trilogy is perfect, in my opinion. It's built up to who, if you're actually paying attention, unlike some people I could name, if you pay attention, it's well foreshadowed, well choreographed, the whole 9 yards. But the Scratch twist is overemphasized. It's supposed to be this big twist that he was the thing, except if anyone who knows anything about Scratch is thinking, oh, fuck. Like, oh, fuck. Look, this is Scratch, isn't it? And the other thing, too, is that they painted a giant neon sign by basically saying, there's a being called Scratch that has my face. I wish the only two hints we had gotten of that, of Alan being Scratch in return, was the outfit, which is what makes me think he was always Scratch, by the way, is the outfit and them saying that there's two of him. Because then when the twist is pulled, you could be like, oh shit, right, because he was in totally different clothes. The other Alan is in completely different clothes. Which then lends credence to the idea that that's not really Alan. It's too obvious, in other words. And that's my problem with it, in a nutshell. Let us continue.
Scratch's wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker. I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was. Doesn't look right.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ahti was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh. When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him. Nah. Shouldn't spend time on old questions. Nope. Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Okay.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up.
You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Maybe you should have been doing that from the fucking beginning. Like, sharing info? No, you just ripped her off the fucking case, so of course she's gonna fucking defy you because you were acting like a complete utter bitch! Fucking hell, Estevez, you are so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. You know what? No. Negative is a story for Estevez. She is such a fucking painter guzzling dipshit. My God. Oops. Yeah, Estevez is a negative. Like, I wanted to see where the hell they were gonna go with the whole, with the whole you're off the case thing. But, you could have had her effectively ripped off the case while still working with her, right? Like, instead of the fucking cliched, I'm taking your case from you bullshit, why not just tell Saga to follow up on any leads that she's got? Right? Like, we'll see what we can get out of Wake. You just go and, you just go and deal with that. Yeah, maybe even do some kind of justification of, like, we want to, we want to make sure Wake is on the up and up or something, right? Like, we have a hunch that he may be a dangerous entity. We need to test this first, or something. No, Estevez just fucking is a dick to Saga, and it's like, fuck off.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
One more thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
What happened at the lake house?
You're about to begin the lake house expansion. Oh! Not yet.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Kieran, you're better off without her. I know I am.
All right. Let's get a hard save in. Time is here. 1. Yeah,
What
let's
happened at the lake house?
let's go ahead and do the lake house DLC. Fuck it.
Right. You've seen firsthand how complicated and messy the FBC's cases are. But this story should help you learn that things can always get weirder. This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving. This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry.
I don't have time for this.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me. The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment. Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility?
Hello.
No?
And welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife,
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility.
That's handy.
We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
An experiment. That bodes well.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
It's locked. Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs. They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down. Changing passwords, huh?
Oh, frick. I would have to go hunting them. Okay, screw that. There's apparently a bunch of things you can go and investigate, and it'll give you the code. I just chopped out the middleman because I don't have the patience for this. There we go.
This should come in handy. As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected in sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside.
Oops.
The fuck was that? I need to get back to the elevator. Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on. not a regulation FBC weapon. Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart. The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, it just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear. At least the elevator's back.
Music is overblown, I'm not gonna lie about that.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
God damn it.
Can't open it from the side.
Of course not.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work.
Music's overpowering.
I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Drs. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals, anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get your clearance, of course, but at that, maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces, it never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Except Wake is not playing around with them. He's literally just trying to use them to fix what happened.
Oh, fuck. If you can understand me. You never fucking
Wow, really? Fine.
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Mirror, please hold. Please hold.
No, where am I?
Hold. Please hold.
Is that? If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that could be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you? means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can remember that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 painting shoes crowd.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush, a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down!
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now! Bad news? That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Okay, baby steps.
Fuck.
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
That's putting it mildly, Estevez.
Typewriters. Please don't let this be what I think it is. As you know by now, typewriters and Cauldron Lake do not mix. And a room full of them all clacking away? 100% bad news. Never say no to extra firepower. Back where I started. Spatial recurrence. Usually observes the law of three.
Rebounded on itself. Compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance. Cause and effect hopelessly tangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed, the feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for release. This contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting, and refracting. An urban
Loop 3. Should be the last one. Controllable shifting phenomena.
Ugh. Really? Where the hell am I supposed to take this thing? Ugh. Answer was right in front of my face the whole time. Of course it was. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should put my phone on the charger. Whoops. And actually have it on the charger. There we go. Ah, damn it. There we go.
You again. What happened to you? Did the people here do this to you?
Mormons clogging his head.
Alan Wake's writing is being studied here. Do you know anything about him?
Names don't matter. 1,000 more to come.
They say clear communication is the key to any relationship. You and I have some work to do there.
Yes.
You said Marmonts before. Do they do this? Where are they now? Tell me where they are. Christ. It's fixated on the Marmonts. What They do.
Access denied. Access denied.
A threshold is the connection between a foreign reality and our own. Now, they all have their own rules, strange as they are, but the further down I went, the more chaotic this one got. Clearly, this was the Cauldron Lake threshold, but something was wrong. Well, more wrong than usual.
Sublevel 2.
Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Just checking something here. Give me a sec. Nah. I don't really know her from anything. I haven't really been exposed to too much that she's been in. Estevez is voice actress, if you're wondering. So, yeah. Okay.
Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm. Level-wide lockdown in effect. Please remain calm.
Won't open while the floor's on lockdown.
Alright, well, I can feel my fatigue rearing its head, so we're gonna actually save this for later. So, that's the first part of the Lake House DLC. It seems like it's basically just one big long section. So, and we are about halfway through. Holy crap. I almost feel like I should just try and keep going, but no, I am actually feeling the fatigue. Like as with all midnight shifts, I'm not going to promise to stream tomorrow, but I am going to give it a try. Yeah. And then there's that. So there you go. So if I'm up for it tomorrow at around 10 a.m., because it'll take me until 10 to get back, around 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back. Midnight shifts are basically going. If I'm working a midnight shift, it's basically the time is going to shift up to 10. I'll just go ahead and be honest about that. But until next time, this is Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walkers signing out. Have a good one. Hopefully see you tomorrow, but if not, we'll aim for one of the other days. Probably Saturday at that point, because pretty sure Friday I'm going to want to do some shit. So there's that. See you around.